Hello, period 4. If you were not in class today, we are moving right along with slope. We're going to do some notes and practice over slope-intercept form today. Okay, so this would definitely be new. I got a little bit of review and a lot of what's new today. So pull up your notes, follow along, please. First two, we are just doing a review. Find the slope of a line that passes through two given points or ordered pairs. Remember, when it just gives you the ordered pair, you're doing the change in y over the change in x. So the change in y from 0 to 5 on the number line is a positive 5 hops to the right. Change in x from -1 to 3 on the number line would be 4 hops to the right. So slope is 5/4. Over here, again, if it's just giving us 2 points and finding slope, change in y from a -1 to a -4. That's going 3 hops to the left on the number line. So that's a -3. From -1 to +4, that's a 5 hops to the right. So slope is a -3/5. Okay, so there's a little bit of a review of how to find slope if it's just giving you 2 ordered pairs. Okay, what's new today? How does all this relate to the equation? Today, starting, you're going to be giving an equation that looks like this. Okay, this is called the slope-intercept form. Okay, this is very important. Okay, slope-intercept form. That doesn't look like a CE, but it is. There we go. Remember that we started talking about that when we do slope, we're going to write m equals 5/4 and m equals -3/5. M is slope. Y equals, let me scooch this over just a little bit so I line it up with the other one. Y equals mx plus b, okay? Y equals mx plus b. And you're going to get more into this next year, okay? But this is slope-intercept form, okay? Let's write a few things down. That m right there is your slope, okay? B, that is your starting point when you go to graph these or put them on a number line. Starting point. This is your y-intercept. Now where it says y-intercept, y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay, so as soon as you are given an equation like this, and it gives you your m, your slope, and it gives you your b, your y-intercept, you can now draw your line. Okay, alrighty. Here's how this correlates to y equals 2x plus b. Let me go back to a different color. Okay, 2 is your slope in this equation. So I'm going to write my slope is 2. Your b is 3. Your b is 3. And again, and I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense why a b turns into the y-intercept, but it does, okay? You're always going to start with your y-intercept. It is your starting point, okay? Y-intercept is a +3, so starting point is where it crosses the y-axis. So we're going to go up to 3 on the y-axis. Okay, So that's what it said. It said our y-intercept was 3. So go up to positive 3 on your y-axis. And then our slope is 2. Okay, our slope was 2, meaning positive 2. Remember, when we do a slope of 2, that's rise over run. So if our slope is 2, we're going to rise 2 and run 1. Okay? So rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. And I know the graph in the background's not real pretty. Rise 2, run 1. Okay? And as soon as you get a few points, you can stop and make your line. Not the best line, but we're gonna go with it. Okay. Alrighty, this line is now y equals 2x plus 3. We started at 3 on the y-intercept, and our slope was 2. Alrighty. Okay, so that's not a whole lot of practice. We're gonna practice more with those in just a moment. Okay. Real quick, in the past, we have got lots more. We have had lots of problems with, is it horizontal or vertical, that undefined, and slope of 0, okay? So there's a little secret code that we came up with in 6th grade to figure out if it's a horizontal line or a vertical line. Hoy, okay? Write this down. The H stands for horizontal. The O stands for 0. If it is a horizontal line, guys, there is no slope. It is 0, right? And where would it cross the y-axis? Okay, it would have a y number, okay? The opposite is true for VUX, Hoy and VUX. V stands for vertical line. Remember, if it's a straight vertical line, we say that is undefined. And you'll have a number on the x axis. Okay? So let's look at what these, kind of putting these into place, okay? Let's look at this one down here. This is a vertical line, right? So it's vertical. That means it is undefined. And the x is at 1, 2, 3. Okay, it crosses at 3, 0, and 3, positive 2. Over here, this one is Hoy, horizontal line. A slope of 0, no steepness. And the y, it crosses the y at a -1. Okay? So just kind of little, I don't know, acronym, something to help you remember undefined versus 0. Okay? All right, we're gonna start doing more slope-intercept form. So if this worksheet is attached to your notes, great. If not, I have added it in Canvas, and you are going to need this with the video. So pause, get this ready, and we're gonna do some practice. Okay. Number 1, I'm going to kind of make these up as I go, okay? Here's what, here's an equation like it'll give you on a virtual day or on a quiz, and you're expected to graph. It'll say y equals 4x plus 1, okay? It'll say m equals and b equals, and you have to fill these in, okay? So look at the formula. I'm sorry, the equation. Remember, y equals mx plus b. So in front of the x is your m. So slope is 4. And in the b is your y axis. So your y axis where we're going to start is 1. Okay? So always start here. We're going to go to positive 1 on the y-axis. And a slope of 4. That would be 4 over 1. So we're going to rise 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and run 1. I know I don't have 2 points, but we'll deal with it. Okay? That is y equals 4x plus 1. That would be the line for that. Okay? Let's do another one. Let's plot y equals 1/2 x minus 2. Can you tell me what my slope would be? Your slope is your m. So your slope is 1/2. Can you tell me where we're going to start? Where we're going to start on the y-axis? A -2. So we're going to start at -2. And we have a slope of 1/2. Rise 1, run 2. Rise 1, run 2. That is my line. Okay. Let's do another one. How about y equals 3/2 x minus 3. What is your slope? What is the y-intercept? The slope is 3/2. The y-intercept, we're starting at a -3 on the y-axis. A slope of 3/2 means up 3 over 2. Up 3 over 2. Okay. Hopefully we're starting to get the hang of this. Let's do a negative slope. What does our line look like when we have a negative slope? It should be going down. Slope is a -1/2, and we're starting on the y-intercept at 3. So starting at 3. A slope of -1/2, we're going down 1. Always run to the right, 2. Down 1, run 2. And again, negative means our arrow's going down. Okay, we'll do a few more. Let's do another negative. -5 force x minus 1. What is my slope? What is my y-intercept? Slope is a -5 force. Slope intercept, I'm starting at -1 on the y-axis. -5 force, down 5, run 4. Right here, I'm off the page. And again, a negative slope, so that line makes sense. It's going down. Okay, I think you have the hang of these. Let's do 2 more. What if it says y equals 5? Think of the formula, y equals mx plus b. Okay, your y-intercept is b. So slope, 0. Y-intercept, 5. So we're going to start at 5 on your y-intercept. Think of HOY, H-O-Y, it's got that y. That's a horizontal line. Now let's think about the opposite. What if it said x is 5? Okay. X which would be the Bux, B-U-X, okay? So slope, we're gonna say undefined, and B, okay, it doesn't cross it. Y equals mx plus b, it doesn't cross. Okay, so on this one, on your x, you're gonna go to 5, and it's a vertical line. Okay, so there's the difference between if it gives you the y or it gives you the x. This one, the y-axis, you're going up to 5, and it's a horizontal. Here, you're going on the x over to 5, and it's a vertical. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna definitely want to use that sheet when you are working on your virtual assignment, okay, for slope day 4.